ladies and gentlemen, we are another section of the Room 69 podcast. My name is Confidence Paulinus Confi, Paul for short. And then I have by my own very side, a very legit guy, fresh guy. Oh boy, what's up now? Who be your tailor now? Give me an update. Say I fresh. Guy, you know, say I be your man. I know if you want you now. Eh? Bad guy. That's Mr. Oxford. Give me that your line. Give me that your line. It's sweet die. Chop.
Don't mind that.
Bad guy. Okay, and then by my own very left, fine cheek. People ain't get on, I get something new. She's not short, she's not tall, she's just there. Just there. You know, girls where they just there and then they find pass. Come on, tell us. Ash. No, I can't do that.
No, I can't take
I didn't do that. I'm serious. No, I can never. Can never.
Fine girl like me.
Now they talk now. Say how you and Ogaba you just they like.
I don't understand.
After now, please.
You have to find trouble. That don't concern you.
And then we have my Oga.
Come.
Claro, no, they challenge. French guys, see I'm not seeing white over your tail of that. You know, say your birthday now, never see after the show. Right?
I don't understand. Not birthday now.
Okay, but guys, we'll leave joke. We'll talk. See, there's something that I want to bring to the fore. Are you getting it? There is something very important for us to talk about. But men, so sensitive. So, do you prefer marrying a prayerful partner or a partner who is good sexually on bed?
I don't understand.
You know, the Bible said that
The way they like, when they talk about this sex matter, the way they think.
No, when you emphasize that, you have to emphasize it from your every part of you.
Wait. I say, no person. I say your grandfather been down on top of it.
Who be that? You know Yahweh. You know Yahweh. Need to go back. So are you? Person where they pray. You know, the Bible first said that. They said that life is first what? Spiritual before what? Physical.
Yeah.
So do you prefer best way they kabash, put your heart, you say, honey, before this, I think this is the problem. Wake up middle of the night, pray for the family, kabash. Say, this is what I sense coming. I think we should pray about it. Or do you prefer somebody be say, Ava, spread, style, missionary, 69, chop, bad girl. You're proud to be a bad guy, see. Every part in day. So, Oxford. You be Oxford now, you know everything. Tell us, which do you prefer?
Okay. For me, you know I'm a preacher of love.
Always.
Don't get it twisted. Love is a very good thing.
Always.
For me, I would want to say the two are very, very important. It's very, very essential. Okay? And that is why, especially in relationship, but more in marriage. And that is why I will never want to omit the importance of communication. Right? Okay. Let's just put it this way. Yes, it is true that with sex you can build a family, but you know you can also maintain a home with sex. That is where the prayer comes in. Alright? And no matter how good you are, let's just say 1 hour or more. So, it is very important that you know the difference.
Okay.
So for me, I would say that a prayerful woman is very important. Okay? But you also should know your responsibility as a wife.
So so the both of them.
Trying to link.
To create a balance.
So why in the case I do not have the two at the time?
That's the thing. In the case where you don't, which one will you prefer most? Or God tell us which one be?
No,
They try to they like. Come on, don't be logical. Which one do you prefer most?
No man, as a young man.
Nah.
Where you be?
Ava, you want?
But also, as a
Why you don't get the two? You get only one. This is for me.
We're asking you. See, this is like a discretion. What's your which one?
You have to
Choice. Which one? Don't teach me my job. Which one?
I'm not teaching you your job.
Tell me. The host is asking a question. Have a knack or no knack?
I take the prayer.
Okay.
Mauga, let me smile since. Stop it in your mind.
Let me say this for me. You understand? I will say with a why. I would say I prefer a prayerful woman
Okay.
to a
Wow.
high libido woman. This is why.
Wow.
From my own little experience, I believe that it is easy to convert a prayerful woman into a sexual active partner than converting a sexual active person into a prayerful person. Do you understand? Because see, moving from relationship into marriage, where the whole thing is, all right? There are times that will come in that marriage that the guy, no matter how fine where you find, you're not going to enter my prayer not going to stand. There are situations that will come that need somebody. And one of the things is that every prayerful, a true prayerful, and that is one thing you must establish first. It's not just by praying.
Yes.
It's about praying right. It's about having the understanding of the prayer. Do you understand? It's not that just every single night you're waking people up in the night. That's not prayer. You're making noise. You're causing, environmental pollution. So if I have a real prayerful woman that understands what prayer is, there are so many encompassed in that life itself. Do you understand? The intelligence is there. All right? The motivation is there. The understanding is there. And this is a person with all these things imbibed together. This person is able to withstand the pressure that marriage comes. So for me, prayerful woman.
Ash, let's hear from you. Which? Knocking or no knocking?
Oh boy.
Leave my own. Talk your own.
No.
They don't talk there. They're close to you. I mean, go. All right.
Men that are
Okay.
prayerful.
Wow.
The reason is because you see the sex of a thing.
Yes.
With time, you will get tired of it.
Eh?
Yes. with
Okay.
time. From the age of 25 years, you'll be very active. But once you're that 40, 50 man, you will not be active like before. But when you're praying, prayer is like a bank.
Yeah.
You install all of it. Even if you are 40, you are 50, you are 80, whenever you need it, just wake up God. You pray. And when you have a man that is praying, you can sleep in peace. The man will be there praying for you,
Okay.
or for you to like keep your family going.
Yes.
You need prayer.
Okay.
You need someone that is prayerful in the family.
Okay. Let me come in there. You said something.
Okay.
You said that you can teach somebody how to knock, but you can't teach how to do what? Pray.
I did not say. I don't say.
No. That was what you said.
I say it's
You did not
easy.
add percent.
No,
No.
I
Wait,
say
I'm
it
coming.
is easy to
I am coming.
convert,
It is
yeah.
easy. Now, let
Yeah.
me tell you. I don't want to mention names.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention. In fact, Daddy, I'm going to mention him because I respect him so much. Pastor Ibiome did not get married to his wife as a believer.
Okay.
Adeboye did not marry his wife as a believer. I know that is just few among many that I know who did not get married to their wife as a word believer. That means the both of them were what? Unbeliever. They did not understand what prayer is. That's what, are you getting it?
Is this a fact?
Well, yeah, I'm telling you now. Go and check this. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. Did not get married as a what? God did not say this is your wife. Do this thing.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
I am coming. Are you getting? So that simply means that they saw the lifestyle of these persons and say, okay, this is the path, and they did what they followed. That means in that area, their wife do what? Their wives pray, right? They learned the act of praying. That means the act of praying can be what? Learned. They can teach it. But the only thing there is that the other partner should just set an example. For example, if I get married to a wife who doesn't pray, that question came up one time ago. Can you marry an unbeliever? I said yes. It is left for my life to be mirror it. You were the one that said in one of our session that the man is supposed to be the one to set the example and all of that. If I am a man and I'm getting married to a partner who is not prayerful, why can't I teach that partner to be prayerful? But is he knocking? Is he knocking? I'm not saying they can't teach it too.
Since you are talking about prayer, let me tell you one thing. Like I said, prayer is spiritual. Do you understand? It's a spiritual exercise. Do you understand? That's why I say you must know the prayer. All right? See, spiritual things. We are living on planet Earth and we have our bodies. If you have a partner, let me not look as if I'm concluding things, in as much as I agree with you. But this is my own perspective. You see, getting married to an unbeliever when you as an unbeliever is okay. Both of you have an understanding. Communication comes in. Literally, it was not based on how good the woman was in bed that makes the person to marry her. All right? There must be other indices that make the person, okay, fine, you are my real person. We can do this. And I also tell you, every person that is getting married, unless you're just married out of condition, but if you really be intentional about marriage, you're supposed to see your future. You can even see your end from the beginning. All right? As I take up Ashley today to marry, if that is the case.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Mrs. Barry,
God.
are you watching this?
Mrs. Barry.
Mrs. Barry,
All right,
are you watching?
Okay, I take that back. Ashley, don't put me for trouble.
How they put you for trouble?
No, be you
Okay,
talk
back
am.
to what we are saying. All right. Before you want to take up somebody to marry, you begin to have an understanding. If this girl is teachable in the first place, all right, is it teachable in the first place? Okay, now I have this spiritual understanding when it comes to prayer, and this girl can knock well. All right. And I also see that she is down to earth and ready to listen to me. She is a follower of my leadership. That one, I don't have any issue. But there are some certain girls that, hey, babe, this guy, this is who I am. If you cannot love me like that, leave her.
Okay, but I know very small cut you short.
Okay.
You know, learning how to nap is very easy.
Very
Learning how to
easy.
pray.
Very easy. Than
Is
learning
what?
how to
Learning
pray.
how to
And that's where I was
learning
coming.
how to nap is very, very easy.
Easy.
Wow,
Than learning how to pray.
really?
Yes, now.
Learning how to knock.
It's very easy.
See, just to add to it. Okay, see, let me just add.
They teach
No.
you how to knock.
They
there
teach
are
you how to
people
knock.
that
But
don't
that's
know
true.
They
learning.
teach you how to knock.
I learn them.
From where?
From where?
I learn them
From where?
from. I learned it from people's experience,
You hide.
reading and
fine,
watching
fine.
videos.
You learned it probably when you were in secondary school or primary.
Why will you? Why will you? How do you know my past? What do you mean secondary or primary? Do I know what knocking is then?
You say learning prayer when you were little.
Who said knocking? People don't learn knocking from when they were
And
little.
actually,
Some person started knocking at primary 5.
Just before she came in, just to listen, what I was trying to say also to add to it is that at the end of the day, like she said, prayer is spiritual thing. It's not something you can just carry pen and begin to write. Sex is easy. You can even write it. You can bring it. You can even go and research, which is not a sin. You can download a blue movie, as they call it, and show your wife.
You can
And
spend
you can spend 3 hours and watching those, and she'll be okay.
2 hours in prayer.
See, prayer is a
Okay,
progressive
this is
thing.
where
So
you
that's
are
where I'm
getting
coming
it
from.
wrong. What you have to tell me is stamina in prayer. Are you getting it? That I can pray
No.
stamina.
If
talking-
you get it from the
No.
beginning,
No,
let me correct
wait.
something. Let me
No,
correct
you
an
said
impression.
this thing.
Listen, at the point.
I understood what you said, Mr. Barry, from the beginning. I understood very well. What you're talking about, do you know that a partner can pray? What you're talking is praying amidst. That was what you said in the beginning. That praying amidst. That a partner that should just, not because you can pray. You can pray for 1 hour and understand you've prayed rubbish. Nonsense, nothing. So it's to understand it. Somebody can pray for 3 hours, but your 30 minutes makes sense more than that.
Yeah.
So that is totally different from this. So I understand where you're going to. Stamina in prayer. But see, you see knocking. You're telling me you can learn what? Online and this, you can learn knocking. Practicalize
Now,
it.
you
now.
wait, I dey come. We are talking about, okay, now, this is me now. Like I wanted to draw the example from the beginning. Now already, I know the marriage I'm walking into. I know I've already done my own work on myself. I'm being intentional. I want to get married. Now I want to get married, and the question is that do I prefer a good woman, a woman that is very active in bed, or a woman that is prayerful? Now, if I have to choose, like I said, I'm 2-year-old girl can have more advanced in spiritual than me of 35. Do you understand? So that is why I say it's not about stamina, it's not even about praying amiss. It's about the understanding, the intelligence in the spiritual things.
I get that.
Okay, now,
Oxford.
It's not something you can just get it in a day.
no matter how I want to enjoy my life in the sex part, okay, that happens in relationship. In marriage, there's a big ball there. Okay, as much as I want to enjoy the sexual arena, I also want to build a home, a 4 walls.
Thank
like
you.
They call it in the Bible 4 walls.
Yeah.
Now, in Bible, they don't call it sex; they call it commune. When a husband and wife is having sex, they call it commune. Why? Because even in that state, okay, they are
You can even
communicating to
pray.
God.
I tell you,
It's so
you can be on your wife and you are kabashing.
you are even you are doing it. It's also a way of communing with God. If you think I'm joking, ask.
Ask who?
You
No.
know when I threw the
No, but you're saying it's
But you're
I'm
saying
telling
the fact. That's
you,
the truth.
So, if I want to, if you ask me, right, in my relationship, if you ask me,
You need a prayer person.
Forget in my relationship, when I'm a preacher of love, I need to knock.
But in
But
marriage,
in my marriage,
you need a
I
prayer
need a
person.
prayer partner.
You see the
So
problem.
now, how
Do
can you?
you know why I said in relationship?
Why?
It's because there's less responsibility over there. All right, I don't care what you're doing, but in marriage, we're not only building ourselves, we're building children.
Really? You don't care in
Relationship areas are for
care what
marriage.
you're
No, chill,
doing.
chill.
Are you serious?
Okay,
When last did you pray for your boyfriend?
I pray for my boyfriend,
Talk
man.
through.
I pray for my boyfriend every day.
Every day. Of course, that should be the
Good for you,
responsibility.
but
But my boyfriend is my prayer point.